Um, oh, actually, we might go back to the Eleanor's West, Its Home, Wayward. None of that was English. Hello, everybody. My name is Kelsey, and we're about to get very, very nerdy with my October TBR. I can't tell you how happy I am that this is back. We didn't do my game, The Basket of Reads, last month because I was participating in Becca's Bookopoly, and also, I always mess up this name, Adventures Through Wonderland? I think that's what it's called. I did 2 readathons last month, so I didn't actually participate in this, and I missed my basket, so I'm really excited that we can come back to it today. I didn't think I would miss it this much, but I did, and I'm very excited to dip back in. If you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, this is my TBR game that I do, The Basket of Reads. I'll leave linked above the first one I did where I kind of explain it, but I just pick out prompts, and then I read them. So because we did Becca's Bookopoly last month, and I, like, smashed it, we don't really have any, punishment picks this month. Also, I'm pretty sure in August I did everything I was supposed to as well, so like I wouldn't have had any rollover from that month either. So we get to pick 5 today. So let's I almost forgot how to do this. Let's go to my TBR jars, because we only have a few months left of those, and see what we get from those, and then we'll go into my TBR picks. Alright, let's go with, I always forget which one is which. I think this is nonfiction. Whatever's in this jar is what we're gonna go with. So there's 2. The first one is, A Little Bit Wicked by Kristin Chenoweth. And the second one is The Rival Queens by Nancy Goldstone. We got that one last month. Oh crap, I don't know where anything is on this shelf anymore. So the first one we picked up was A Little Bit Wicked by Kristin Chenoweth, Life, Love, and Faith and Stages. I didn't actually start reading this. I made it 104 pages in and then never finished it, so obviously we will have to start from the beginning, but this is just like her memoir. I have no idea when this came out, but I really loved Wicked. It was my favorite musical. It's what started me on musicals, and so my dad got me this book about her. Also, Kristin Chenoweth is awesome. And then we got The Rival Queens again by Nancy Goldstone. We'll see what the TBR picks, but these are the 2 nonfiction that I picked out. We're gonna go with the fiction jar now. We're getting down to like just the last few. Okay, I think I only got 2. I did only get 2. So the first one we picked out is Lovely War by Julie Berry, and then the other one is Ink by Alice Broadway. It's not even focusing on that. Cool. So we picked up Lovely War by Julie Berry, which is a World War II 1 and 2 that's told from like the Greek god's perspective. This has been on my channel multiple times. So it's like a gigantic historic fiction. And then we also have Ink by Alice Broadway, which is a tiny fantasy, but it's about like tattoos on your skin, I think is what it is. This gives me full-on Halloween vibes. Do you see this? Oh, so pretty. Like, it tattoos your life on your skin, and then like our main character's dad dies, and the tattoos he has are like bad tattoos. I don't really remember. It's been a while since I read this, but I read the synopsis of it, but these are the 2 that we picked out of our fiction jar. So let's see what the basket has in store for us, and hopefully I can fit some of those in. It's usually not nice to me, so I don't expect it to be this month. Alright, pick number 1 is this one. Read a book blurbed by an author you like. So the very first one was to pick a book that was blurbed by an author that you really, really like. So I'm going to go with Boundless by Anna Bright. This is the sequel to The Beholder, which I read in April. And on the back, I don't know if you can see this, but on the back it was blurbed by Kira Cass, and I really enjoy Kira Cass's work, although I haven't read her newest thing. But I don't want to tell you too much about this, obviously, because, like, sequel. But it does follow this girl. Basically, her stepmom hates her, so she's sent out on this ship to find a bunch of suitors and hopefully not come back until she's married or, you know, ever come back. So this is the events that follow, and I literally can't tell you anything about this book because of like a huge things that happens at the end of the first one. But I'm really excited to get into this one. Number 2. It's, oh, this one's tiny. Alright, here we go. Read a book with an embossed cover under the dust jacket. The next one is to read a book with an embossed like thing on underneath the dust jacket, and I actually had like quite a few for this one, and I think this counts, so I'm going to go with it, and that is Beneath the Sugar Sky by Shauna Maguire. This is the 3rd in the Wayward Children's series that I like absolutely am loving. This is also the last one that I own, so like I need to get my hands on more. But underneath, I don't know if you can see this, but it looks like, excuse me, but it looks like there's like a, I think it's a spaceship. I have no idea, but like, I would call that embossed, so that's what I'm going with. I know nothing about this one. I knew what the first 2 were about, but I have no idea what this one follows. But I think it goes into a different type of world that's all like confection sugar and happiness, but is it actually happy? Who knows? I think we might go back to the like Wayward Children's home that we visited in the first one. I don't know, but I'm counting that one, and I'm really excited to read. I love these books. I'm so excited to continue. Pick number 3. It's this one. Let's go with this one. See what we come up with. Alright. Read an anticipated book. The next one was to read an anticipated read, which is perfect because I really wanted to get this book in here, and that is Cinderella is Dead by Caitlin Barron. This basically follows what happens after Cinderella finds her prince, and then like every single girl is now required to find a man, and if they don't, they die, I think is correct. But our main character has fallen in love with another girl. I've heard so many different things on this book, and I'm really excited about it. And also this cover is stunning. It's like perfect. It's not scary, but it's like creepy, eerie, which is what I go for in October. So this is my anticipated read because I literally just got it. It like just came out, and I need to read it now. Number 4. This one. Buddy read. Cool. The next one is to read a buddy read. The basket is nice to me this month, and I don't know what's wrong with her, which means that next month she's going to be real mean. But I'm going to pick for buddy read The Grim Grotto, which is the 11th in the series of Unfortunate Events, which I am buddy reading with Serena from A Wandering Mind, and this is just the next one that we are reading. It's the 11th in a series. I feel like everyone knows what the series is about, but it follows 3 kids who lose their parents in the first one, and they basically just go from, like, guardian to guardian while there's an evil person called Count Olaf who's after their money because their parents left them a lot of money. And this is just their next adventure. This is my buddy read because I was planning on reading it this month anyway with Serena, so yay. And the last one, number 5, is got this one. Ooh, a TBR Vet. And the last one is TBR Vet, which is also perfect. Like, literally, what is happening to me right now? And I'm going to be reading The Fellowship of the Ring by J.R.R. Tolkien because there is a thing that's happening called Tolkien Along, and it started in September with The Hobbit, and it's, oh, I don't even know who's hosting it, except for that I saw the announcement video on Ashley from A Frolic Through Fiction's page, so I'll leave her announcement video down below. But basically, they're reading this entire series, and so I read The Hobbit already this year, so I didn't do that one, but they are starting this month with The Fellowship of the Ring, and then next month will be The Two Towers, and then the month after that will be The Return of the King. So this is great, and I loved the guy who did the audiobook for The Hobbit. I want to say his name is Rob Inglis, but it's on Scribd, so I'm going to be using that one, plus this is like a chunk. And the font is not small. I mean, not large. It is small. So, this is my TBR Vet, because I've been meaning to get to this series for so long. And this is just perfect, because now I can do one a month, and I have, like, a reason to do it, and I can finish this out by the end of the year. Which would be great. And, of course, in true Kelsey fashion, I didn't fit some things on this list, so let's talk about those. For my fiction TBR jar, I'm going to go with Ink by Alice Broadway. It just gives me more vibes. I just really like this cover. Also, it's thin, and we like that. And I've had this on my list forever. And I don't think I want to do such a large historical fiction this month. I think I want to go with this one. So we're going to put this one on the list as well. And then, do I want to do this to myself? Okay, I'm going to hate myself by the end of this month because there's no way I'm going to finish this. But for my nonfiction TBR jar, I'm going to go with The Rival Queens by Nancy Goldstone, which is about Catherine de Medici and her daughter and their whole situation, because they did not go well. They did not get along well. That's what I was trying to say. I heard about them because they were characters in the TV show Reign that I really, really liked, which is very historically inaccurate. I understand that. But the characters intrigued me, so when I saw this book, I said, yes, I need to know the real history behind them. So I'm excited. And the only other book, I'm going to put these over here right now. The only other book that is on my radar that I want to read this month is Blood and Honey, which I just picked up. This is the sequel to Serpent and Dove by Shelby Mahurin. I'm so excited about this book, but I forgot everything from the first one, so I need to read the first one to get to this one, which I'm currently doing as of recording this. I'm listening to the first one again, just to like refresh my brain. So I don't think I'll get to this one in September, which is why I'm going to put it on this list. But like, I read Serpent and Dove in October last year. It feels appropriate that I should read the sequel as well. But I'm so excited because I loved the first one so much that I'm so excited. So this one will also be hopefully read. That's my TBR for the month. It's only 8 books, so it doesn't seem too bad, but there are some chunkers on here. So fingers crossed that this month isn't terrible. But look at that! I got some things that I wanted to read in. Yay! But that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed the basket of reads that has come back. But let me know down below if you've read any of these books, if you have thoughts on any of these books, or what are some books that you are reading in October. Do you have books that you save for like the spooky season? Let me know some things that you are excited to read in October down below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you did like it, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below if you want to be part of this awesome growing family. I've also got my social media down there if you want to follow along on any of those, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!